Today, I'll be showing you how to make my very own design of Loom bands flower bracelets. You'll be needing one rainbow loom, white rubber bands, purple, and pink. You can use any color you wish, but you will need 3 of them. We will start with our whites. Goes to one side, and then the next band goes on the other side. You have to loop them twice. 1, 2, 1, 2. Other side. 1, 2, 1, 2. And you have to close your square. Right to middle, left to middle. Now we're gonna add 2 rubber bands. One, 2, to make our connector. So each box will be the base for our flower. Now just repeat the process till you reach or have 3 boxes. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to have 3 flowers for this one. And later I will show you how to attach it to make a longer bracelet. Now we can start with our petals. We'll need 3. I use 1 pink, 2 purple. One, 2, 7, 8. So you just have to go around to make those petals. It will be really, really thick because we're using 3 rubber bands each one. And then place the cap in the middle. Wrap it around 3 times. Now just repeat the process for the rest of the boxes. Okay, so now that we are done with our petals, I was able to finish putting all my petals in place. Now we can start looping. You're going to start at the very bottom. I already did 2. So you just have to repeat the process all around. And you gotta be really careful trying to loop all the bands, because we are using 3 rubber bands for each one. So they are really, really thick. So when you're done looping all those petals, it will look like this. So you just have to do the same process for the rest. Of the flower petals. Okay, now that we are done creating teardrop shape, looping all our petals, they will look like this. Now we can start attaching them together. We will start looping our white bands. Tap in the bottom to lock our bands. I loop it twice. You can do 3 or however tight you want it to be. We start at the very bottom. So you gotta be careful, really, really careful, because we are using a lot of rubber bands each petals, and you want to keep them in place. So each box will look like that when they finish. Just have to repeat the process. Keep making the teardrop shape all the way to the top. Remember that you gotta start in the middle, to one side, then to the next. Go up, go back. And repeat the process for the rest of our boxes. Now that we are done looping our bands, creating the teardrop shapes with our white rubber bands, the base and the bottom, it will look like this. And at the very top, you just have to grab all the bands and grab your last white rubber band. This can be really tricky, so make sure you got all the bands. Lock them in place. And then you can start taking your bands off the loom. It's easier to just take them off one by one. That way we make sure that we are not breaking our rubber bands. So just take all of it out. Okay. Once you are able to take our rubber bands out from our loom, your flower will look like this. Now it can be this one. All you have to do is just to fix your petals. So just pull the petals out. Gotta do it all around. You just have to repeat the process in order to grab all those petals out. Okay, so when you get done pulling all the petals out, it should look like this. Now you have the option to make more flowers to make a bracelet like this that goes around, or you can also do this one. So you need 4 on each side. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 rubber bands, and I'm using 3 rubber bands for each one. I'm using white, pink, and purple. So you need 4 of each side. Once you're done, you grab your flower. Instead of using an extra cap, just attach this one in the bottom. And then start looping it. Then you have to be really, really careful, because our rubber bands are very thick, since we're using 3 for each one. And then you can lock the top. Pull it out. And you can repeat the same process on the other side. Once you're done with both sides, it should look like this. Now your bracelet is done. You can put an S clip or a C clip for this one to attach both sides. Let me go get the clip so you guys can see. You can use a clip that looks like this. This is the C clip, and you can also use the S one. So all you have to do is to attach each side and then voila, it's done. You have flower bracelet. So you saw that we have the option to use the S clip or the C clip to attach our bracelet. But if you want to make it prettier, you can use a button. So you can use a button to whatever design you want, whatever color you prefer. You just have to insert the band through those holes, and it's going to look like this. In order to put it, attach it to our loom, you gotta hold one side to make sure to keep it in place. And then get the other side. Insert it inside the rubber band or the end of our bracelet, and then loop it around there. Do the same process for the other side. careful, because these rubber bands are so small. Do the same thing. Just rub it on the other side. And voila. Now you will have a really cute bracelet. So this is my own design. It's also my very first video, so I hope it wasn't too hard to keep up with it.